Hey, hi, this is Pokemon Violet, and I am just doing random stuff when apparently this suddenly happened. Just wandering around and encountered this person who says there is a mysterious door or lid or something that is chained shut with a faint light coming through it. That sounds freaking important, doesn't it? I wonder if that has anything to do with the mysterious pins we've been pulling. I don't know, let's maybe look for it. I wasn't really planning on recording more right now. I was mostly just doing stuff off screen. Good job, Maridon. Apparently there's a freaking weird door around. And that seems important. I have made one decision regarding the party members so far. I said I was trying to do that. And I've been working on leveling them up. Well, that seems to be the weird freaking door, huh? What's the deal with that, I wonder? Let's at least take a look after I gather these assorted items. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the last party slot, and I also tried to find some Pokemon that I'd seen on the map before, but couldn't locate. Door. Faint writing is carved into the shrine. Herein lie sealed the ruinous tablets. Okay. And what do I, what do I... Well, let's take a close look at this over here. That sure looks like one of the pins, doesn't it? I believe they have that sort of thing hanging on them. I think it's safe to assume that there's either 4 pins total or 4 pins remaining. I did not see this before, so I don't know if it always had 4, but we found 3 of the pins. How mysterious. I wonder where the rest are. Anyway, I guess I'll just keep recording, huh? Wait, what are you? Oh, Houndstone. Well, I'll see what Terra type you are, why not? I don't know why you're over here. By the way, I did in fact decide to swap in Bombardier. That is going to be one of our new party members. So meet Basilissa, named as such because Bombardier reminds me of Basilgeuse from Monster Hunter, and well, I looked for a feminine variant of that. Basilissa. Incidentally, also means queen, I do believe, or something similar to that. And I was, in fact, also incorrect about this Pokemon not being the former Titan. She is the former Titan, and I did have access to the ribbon. So meet Basilissa. Basilissa? One of those. I might keep Titan around. I thought about swapping back to Ragna, but when I was doing my research and looking at stuff, I learned the unfortunate truth that, well, Paldean Wooper, rather, Clodsire, has depressing stats. Like, a lot of them are really low. As much as I love Clodsire, I'm also, I don't know, I guess I care about stats or something for some reason. I feel bad, a little bit, but at the same time, Ragna did good work. She's an honorary member of the team still, I would say. Should we catch this funny dog? Why not? We've already got a funny dog. I've also been catching a lot of random miscellaneous Pokemon while wandering about. Funny dog does not want to be caught. Well, very well then. Perhaps I will just destroy you. Why not? But I did catch a bunch of random miscellaneous stuff. Vasilisa is not quite on level with the rest of the party yet, unfortunately. Oh, but we do have a lot of this. That'll help. It's also worth noting that Rocky Payload is evidently the hidden ability for Bombardier, so the Titan, the former Titan, might just have that for free. Or that was luck on my part. Either of those is possible. Dual wing beat does seem pretty good. I will also give you the rare candy. We're just trying to catch you up, Basilisa. Basilisa. However, there's a Clodsire. I don't know why I felt the need to point that out, but I did. I do feel bad about Ragna a little. But... So, I guess this episode, which I've suddenly started recording, is just going to, be some miscellaneous stuff, and maybe I'll work my way towards one of the Team Star bases while I'm at it. I'm likely going to do that, I would imagine. But we'll find out. It's just like, once you find something like a weird door, you can't not record if you're recording, right? Constant polishing makes the edge of the blade on its tail extremely sharp. It's Zangoose's arch rival. Perhaps I should look at some of the other random Pokemon I've caught off camera. Maybe I'll have to go through the whole dex again by the end. We've also found a Ditto. It can freely recombine its own cellular structure to transform into other life forms. The Ditto had Imposter as a Terra battle, so that's another way to get hidden abilities, and that's interesting. We got a Shinx. Vespiquen raises the grubs in the holes of its body. It secretes pheromones to control combi. Finally got Toxel. This selfish attention-seeking Pokemon stores poison and electricity in 2 different sacs inside its body. Etc., etc. Terra Battle Ditto was very weird. Because, like, it immediately transformed with Imposter. And then didn't have access to anything of the right type. And I don't know if it still... It didn't have the crown anymore either. So I don't know if it counted. Here's an Ice Mudbray, I guess. Oh. Well done. This happens to be another stake, doesn't it? When you pulled out the stake, it crumbled and vanished. Well, now we can learn something real quick, huh? So there's 3 remaining, and they are connected. Understood. That means there's a total of 7, I think. Because we pulled 4, and there's 3 left. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I can do basic counting on occasion when pressured. I wish you could mark things on your map without marking them as a destination, per se. But that's interesting, isn't it? We've learned what the stakes are for. Wait, 7 of... If there's 7 of them, isn't that actually the same as the 7 needles in Mother 3 that I keep thinking of? Also, I kept calling them pins, which is incorrect. Fascinating. Also, here's a swamp, I guess. Was I in the swamp yet? Oh, that's what that was. What's this? A dragon type one of those. Interesting. So yeah, this is just a wandering around type of episode that I might end up going to a certain Team Star base or other. Oops. I'm also just looking for places I haven't been and stuff I haven't done, and attempting to level up the newest member of the team. So Titan still seems possibly replaceable, but when I thought about what I wanted for the team, which was like, I don't have another... I'm mostly physical attackers. And I'm also notably lacking in ground type. And... Rah! Rah! I fought a few trainers off camera too, but don't worry about that too much. Do you want to see my super cool Pokemon figurines? Yes, actually. That'd be neat. Sure. Federico. But I get the feeling you're just going to show me some Pokemon. So when I was thinking about what kind of stuff I might want on the team, and I was thinking about both, wanting special attackers and wanting a ground type. The only Pokemon I've discovered in this game so far that would fit both of those needs would be a Sandygast or a Palisand. And that would be an old Pokemon, and I've been trying to use only the new ones. Ah, crash, I lost! Now, there's undoubtedly more new Pokemon to discover. Your Pokemon are super neat. If they ever make figures of them, you bet I'll collect the whole set. I considered buying a whole set of plushies of the Bug Team from the Brilliant Diamond. But I didn't because that would be very expensive. What's this? So yeah. Oh, a 4-star. Interesting. I've done a 4-star raid off camera just recently. But we haven't done one on camera, and I am fairly confident I can deal with this. So, 4-star Bug Lilligant. Now the key here is you don't get a lot of time to mess around. Spam Torch Song. Coincidentally, that worked on the last one because the Vespiquen was like a bug one also, and that's where I got the Vespiquen. I guess Vespiquen is normally flying then, or something like that. Anyway. Oh, the crown on Lilligant is really good because it's a little off tilt, or a little tilted like the flower. That's good. Now, this will slowly power me up. It looks like that didn't do... Yeah, okay. So you're not going to be very effective. I think you might confuse yourself eventually. You're burned now. That's helpful. Thank you. Thank you to Hunter and your Drifblim. I haven't really been paying attention to the NPC allies too much. Ah, you can do that. That is a feature of stronger raids, is that they can do stuff like that. Pollen Puff, I don't know what that does. She's also going to generate a shield at some point. Undoubtedly. At least I believe she's supposed to. I really like this Lilligant, by the way. Energy has begun to gather. Terrestrialize your Pokemon to stop Lilligant. So I guess you have to Terrestrialize. I didn't notice that message before, I just kind of incidentally did. And then they start acting a whole bunch of times in a row. Thank you for making my fire stronger. You're a genius. Oh no. You know, I don't have grass-type moves either, but I'm wondering how valuable that would really be. I have ways to stop what grass is good against. Oh, okay. Bye. I think you have a fraction of a health left. Succumbed to the onslaught and broke its stance. Yeah, that leaves you with 1 health, I think. Now, I haven't really properly looked at a 4-star raid Pokemon after catching... I didn't look at the Vespiquen too closely. So let's take a look at this Lilligant and see what her deal is while we're here, I guess. Always with the luxury balls. Also, I feel like Piper used to smirk in this pose, and she's been grimacing at people now. Am I just misremembering? Did I always misinterpret it before? Am I seeing it differently now? Who can say? I certainly don't know. But let's look at this Lilligant. This will also be a Lilligant that I don't have in my Pokedex. This is the kind of rewards that you get from a 4-star. Many of them. It's weird how they just display them like this and not like stacking them, but that's fine. There's probably a reason for that, and it's not a major concern. It does make it look like you got more, which is also kind of fun. In a way. Maybe it'd be underwhelming if it only displayed them sorted and stacked like that. I don't know. No matter how much time and money is spent raising it, its flowers are the most beautiful when they bloom in the wild. Huh. Let's take a look. So you start at 45 when caught from a 4-star raid. Oh, Pollen Puff is a bug type move. Well, that's convenient, isn't it? And you're sassy. You're a sassy one. And you have 1 HP. I do like Lilligant. Both forms of Lilligant, really, but... yeah. Because I did use a Lilligant in Arceus, and I did like her as well. Let me examine the moves more closely, because I really don't know what Pollen Puff does. Oh yeah, here's various other stuff I've found. Oh, that's just better than Terra Blast for you. If the target's an ally, it gives the ally a Pollen Puff that restores HP instead. Huh. Interesting. Honestly, this Lilligant would be a pretty useful Pokemon, probably. But yeah, here's a bunch of other stuff I got. There was a Staraptor, Lycanroc, Mudsdale, Vivillon, Floette, Klefki, Gothorita, Meditite, etc., etc. Ditto with... Terastallizing Ditto would be a very weird strategic choice. But I guess, like, could be useful. Yeah, I've definitely never been in this little miniature swamp biome before, have I? I don't recall it, at least. Oh, shoot. It's a magical Flamigo. Filled with power. What is your power? Is it water? It's bug. Now, I wasn't expecting that. That's fascinating. Also, you're not usually flying, I think. Huh. Well, unfortunately for you, I guess I'm deleting you, sorry. Oh, okay. I could try and catch the Flamigo. I guess you're flying because this is counted as being over water or something like that. It seems like whether or not I decide to catch Pokemon with like special Terra types and what is kind of arbitrary. Look at Croagunk doing a funny walk over there. But yeah. I don't know if I read this one. Thanks to a behavior of those... Wait, no, I think I did catch Flamigo on camera. Thanks to a behavior of theirs. That's all you'll get. Oh, and you have the hidden ability as well, I'm pretty sure. Because I think normally you have a special one Or maybe the special one's hidden. I don't know. Who can say? I wonder where... Okay, definitely not been here thoroughly, at least. I wonder where the other 3 pins are. Needles, pins, stakes. The NPC who I beat in order to get the information about this, the scary door, the secret door, the deadly door, had like a level 7 Pokemon. So I think I was supposed to notice that earlier. I need your help. Is that so? I need a real workout. Well, I think a Pokemon battle, Einhoa the model, is mostly a workout for the Pokemon and not the trainers. You do have a Snom though, so I think that means you have good taste, probably. Your Snom has avoided my funny rocks. I should have just used this. Eventually, Basilisa will learn Rock Slide. And is also capable of learning Stone Edge from a TM, should I desire that. But I don't have that TM yet. And that was a good workout. I was sweating a ton. You know, I guess it would be a workout, like, if you saw your Snom getting demolished, it'd be stressful, and stress does count as a workout, I guess. Pokemon battles are a great exercise for the trainers too. It's just the best. Also, I guess you have to do your idle animation. That's probably a little bit of like a workout. I have not visited this particular Pokemon Center, I think. Oh, a Wiglet. I have never caught one of you. Oh. Defeated. I've been vanquished. I never caught a Wiglet. Let's fix that. And now we have... We've seen Wugtrio, but not caught Wugtrio. I assume that's probably a level up evolution. Though it looks like Diglett, Wiglet is an entirely different species. The resemblance seems to be a coincidental result of environmental adaptation. Convergent evolution is a concept that Pokemon has not really explored. Not a lot, anyway. Have I been having any battles? I only defeated 2, and I need to defeat 5 more here, so no. But yeah, I decided to swap Bombardier in. I don't know if I fully explained it, because she seems pretty strong, and also... In addition to that, she covers some types I didn't have access to, and some immunities I didn't have access to. What is that island? It looks very suspicious. I need to go there. It could be nothing, but I need to see it. Funny dolphin. Oh? Okay, fair enough. Can't say I noticed either. This sandbar or whatever in the ocean could be absolutely nothing. It's an item. There's a person. Rare candy. Pearl string. Surf. Oh, well that makes sense, doesn't it? I doubt anyone can use Surf, right? Oh yeah, I have to use these. Rock Slide, there we go. So between her ability, or her ability makes that 50% more powerful. So it basically is a third stab type. Same type attack bonus. So that's great. I could also give items, probably, but I don't know if that would be excessive. Might as well. These, I guess I'm just holding on to those. I hope there's some way to like easily re-EV train Pokemon, because if they've actually made everything like way more simple to manage, then I could just actually train the Pokemon I actually grew attached to. Like for real. Anyway, isn't that the school where... Is there a woman named Miriam working at your school? She and I once worked together. Oh yeah, she's the school nurse. I haven't really gone back and talked to people. Nyara, the model. But yeah, Basilissa is caught up now, I guess. I think it might actually be Basilissa. I think that's maybe it. Me not knowing how to pronounce the name of my own Pokemon. Seems you're getting a good education. I haven't gone to school in a while. Miriam and I used to work together at a Pokemon Center once upon a time. Of course, we've each gone down our own paths, but I'm glad to hear she's still doing her best. Yeah, as far as I can tell, she's doing pretty well. Okay then. So... that looks suspicious. What if I just keep exploring? What if this is just an exploration episode? And not an objective episode? What if we make it our task to go here? What's that? I mean, maybe we've explored it before, but I don't know for sure. I don't know why I thought I was trying to pick up something. One thing I've never really done much of either is running into trees, which sometimes has beneficial effects. Hey, did I just catch you littering? I need to battle you to protect the beach. I did the opposite of littering. I picked up an item. Sophia, the waitress. There's not a high chance that people around here are of a level where fighting them is helpful. I think Basilissa is gonna get a better dark type move eventually too. Could teach her foul play. Oh, one thing I should also do is there's an NPC in Mesa Goza that I never really showed off on camera that can tell you if your Pokemon is very big or very small. I wonder if the former Titan is like automatically very big or something like that. So that'd be a good reason to show said NPC. Oh, that can miss. Okay. I also need to remember to like go buy held items for people, honestly. Dang it. Yeah, that's 90 accuracy, huh? Forgot to think about that. It's probably fine. I think there's probably a better flying move at some point too. Sorry about that. Seems like I was mistaken. So Titan's the only person on my team without a nickname now, right? Yup. Maybe I'll figure something out. Maybe she will stick around. This is the secluded beach, one of the 10 sites of Paldea. It's not so secluded anymore, what with all the attention it's gotten as a tourist location. Oh. Large candy. Someone could use that, I'm sure. Well, if I ever want a palisand, I guess this is a good place to look for one. One of the 10 sites of Paldea. I mean, I think I have Sandy Gast. So hey, can I just go directly up this cliff now? Sure can. That's pretty good. Haven't properly scaled a cliff until right now. Not like a significantly large cliff, anyway. I think it's funny that Miraidon doesn't have any high-tech way of doing this and just bounds up the cliff. I can imagine that Koraidon probably looks similar when performing this particular action. So hey, what do we got over here, huh? We got Axu. Don't believe I have one of them. This seems like a fairly secluded location. There's no music here. Stealth rock. Hey, that's the Super Flareon. I didn't expect that. Wait. What would you be if not fire? Well, anyway. Sorry, Flareon. Did they make Flareon good yet? Flareon is, like, good as a Pokemon. Like, in terms of design and stuff. I like Flareon. Flareon is very fluffy. But is Flareon still not good for fighting? Oh no, you're gonna hurt yourself. Oh no, you're gonna destroy me. I forgot. You do have Flare Blitz now. Oh no, Flareon! No! No! That's sad. There was not anything I could do about that. Well, such is the way of the Flareon, I guess. Question mark. Gimme ghoul. Gimme the ghoul! By the way, I previously stated at some point that Gimme Ghoul does not evolve, and that is mistaken. Gimme Ghoul does in fact have an evolution. It is not one that is easily accessible. I don't know why I said that like easily. It's not one that's really practical for me to get. But if I can ever get it somehow, while still recording, then maybe. So this is just a mysterious location, I guess. Not a location of any particular note, except for having a TM. But interesting nonetheless. And where do we want to go exactly? That's better than payback. That'll work. Yeah. Now we've got an entire functional team, mostly. Though again, not 100% sure on it's a Titan. By the way, you can get really good views of the world in this game. Just look at all that stuff. You can see the playground down there. You can see so much. Several observation towers, which probably all have gimmicles on top of them. Well, let's say we go after you, eh? It's probably about time. I need to remember what fairy type is weak against. Poison and steel. Got it. Now I've removed my access to poison. As far as I can tell. I think I have some poison TMs I could double check. If anyone has the ability to learn. No. I have Shadow Claw, evidently. Didn't realize that. And no poisoning. Could teach you Dark Pulse, though that's not exactly a great idea. Well, regardless. We have a pretty good Pokemon for dealing with that. And some reasonable backup choices. I actually don't remember what fairy is good against. Typity, 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 typity. It's good against Dark Dragon and fighting. Okay. So, not Basilissa or Chie. Guess I'll put Iris in third. That's good enough. I think we still have time in this particular outing to go on the offensive against a Team Star base. Yes? Perhaps so. Perhaps so. Though we have to approach, I guess this works as an approach. I guess this is close enough. You know, there might be some Pokemon around here I haven't looked at. Hello, Clive. Piper. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. The whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Piper. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They're a bag of riddles. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star. There must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? I wonder if there's any fairy-type Pokemon just sitting around here that I completely missed because I didn't approach enough. I'd say there's a decent chance of that. Well, there's Floette. I will return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. Huh? And who might you be, young lady? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew, the Rukba squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young lady might be? She's no friend of ours. You know, I think she might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Of course. Splendid. Then let us begin. I love fighting. The hammer spawned in before I sent out the Pokemon. May really wants to destroy. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, Morgrim is here. May is here. I didn't think Morgrim would be in this game. Well. God, Nasty Plot's still really funny. Well, Gigaton Hammer! I guess that only having 5 PP is kind of a dangerous problem now that I think about it. So maybe May shouldn't be the lead in the final fight. Hatchrim is here too. I can do this. That's still effective. I like how the Team Star bases so far have had like someone who's not actually in Team Star but is connected to them to show you that they're not like just a group of like bad peoples. They have they have regular stuff that they do. There's more depth to them and so on. Like Mr. Harrington here is not merely a Team Star grunt. He's a piano teacher. Well, well. An outstanding performance. Be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. I forgot the however. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista, Star. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think? At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something? He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista! All things considered, you don't actually fight the grunts one-on-one very often. I see the guard's been dealt with. Good job. Nod. The base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rukba squad. Their boss Ortega is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rukba squad off the map. I've just remembered that Iris has flash cannon, so that's good for me. So I don't need to entirely rely on May. Scoville's kinda... Well, I mean, fire resists fairy, so... Alright. And then I'll immediately turn around and get healed. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you've got. Rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help, unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. I like how they just... I guess this is part of the Team Star code. Defeat 30 of the Pokemon. You ready? Can I talk to you, actually? Well... First of all... I don't know if there's an automatic heal there or not. Whoa there. All the grass and flowers and rain. Uh-oh. Oh, the game literally like froze for a second there. I thought it was gonna crash. Okay, if I zoom in, it'll be a bit better. Like, again, I'm not usually one to like complain about performance in a video game or anything, but this is noteworthy. It is impacting the game a little bit at this point. That Wigglytuff is just floating around. I forgot they did that. Yeah, you can tell that Team Star is getting more serious now. Because, like, these are fully evolved Pokemon at this point. Definitely a higher level base. I'm gonna work my way towards that vending machine over there. I might not need it. Stuff dying in the background. Well, alright then. One more. Iris took a small hit. And then immediately deleted something else unnecessarily. Our defenses are breached, it's all up to the boss now. If only it hadn't started raining. I like the hearts and stuff on this one. That's good. And the flowers and all that. Alright, Ortega. Boss of the Team Star's Fairy Crew, Ortega! Huh, so you're Piper. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever, I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. You can be cute and powerful. That's the secret. That's the secret from me to you. Keep this in mind. Cool cane, cool pose. Of course you have luxury balls. That makes sense. That tracks. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Oh yeah? Well, I'm breaking the mold. Alright. May will be good against the car itself. But perhaps a more offensive tack is needed. Is that the proper use of that word? Offensive tactic would at least make sense and be similar. Alright. Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. You're only level 50. I'm not giving up just yet, Ortega. Wigglytuff. Alright. Now that is something I can use the Gigaton Hammer on, I think. Alright, May! Oh, you do a little twirl. You're very fancy. Something about Wigglytuff plus this music plus the car is pretty funny. Oh, right. I removed Fake Out. I was gonna do that. Gigaton Hammer! Hammer! A critical hit. Oh, I haven't had any picnics with my new friend yet. My new bird friend. I just thought about that. Noxpun. Well, alternating is a good thing to do because Gigaton Hammer cannot be used twice in a row. Iris is still a gourmet. What if I demolish you and then have lunch afterwards? For the sake of my Pokemon. Ah, my attack power. Unfortunately for you, that's not the stat I'm using today. I like how his animations convey both his fanciness and his alleged short fuse. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Well, there's the rest of the short fuse. Also, you're not allowed to switch for Revavroom. Oh, Misty Surge. And what does that do again? Well, there's also Rain. No status conditions. Well, the Rookba Starmobile is here. Alright, not an instant win. Steel Roller! Whoa. That's a pretty cool looking attack. I'll give you that. Alright. Look. I just really want to hit the car with a hammer, okay? Iris could have continued to fight for a bit. But I just really want to hit the car with the Gigaton Hammer, okay? Look. Oh no. No, I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna try this anyway. That's also a different attack. Oh, your speed harshly fell. May, you can do it! Gigaton! Hammer! Car gets flat. Teehee. Hee hee hee. Okay, that didn't kill you instantly, but you can't confuse May that easily. Oh, you can avoid that though, but that's fine. I can just do another Gigaton Hammer. It's time for the encore. Also, May has leftovers now. I need to remember to buy battle items. I keep forgetting. Time for the encore. Gigaton Hammer! I love it. Ortega's not happy about this. You can't see Piper through the hammer. I love how much the hammer blocks something the camera's trying to look at. How could I lose? What the heck? The hammer obstructing something the camera's trying to focus on so often. About a year and a half ago. Ah, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. Problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, this genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I'd just have asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. It doesn't take a genius, man. It's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Melee shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. This sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. Heck yeah. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam. I've already got that move. But thank you. I appreciate it. And just so you know, you're the worst, like the most annoying person ever. But I get it, you're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's someone I'd like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company, so why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school's all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I'm best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared they'd take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted their request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas study. Was there someone in Sword and Shield who was studying overseas? Like Bade or someone? I really don't remember. But I feel like this is a, hey, remember Sword and Shield? Do ya? But I don't remember. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe someone familiar will appear. Maybe not. Maybe it's just, hey, the Galar region exists in the world and people sometimes live there. And it's not a reference to anything. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. He tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible! After we discovered what he'd done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington, how come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Multiple people in Team Star have said this now. I like the theme of treasure. Fascinating. So is Penny Cassiopeia and/or the one who took the blame? Still up for debate. Piper, it's me. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then? Nod. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rook Boss squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Piper. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? For a while now, I would say. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Back in what day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. About your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. And those too. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Here I am. I guess. Stay in your Pokeball for once, would you? Will you? I wonder why Miraidon likes Penny so much. Other than it being a running gag. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everyone to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Piper. I don't know, Penny. Sounds like you're blaming yourself. Because you're clearly the boss or something. Anyway, let's have a picnic. Alright, everyone. Picnic time. Hope I can think of at least a name for Cetitan if I don't find another Pokemon to swap in, but there might be interesting Pokemon near the fighting base. Guess we'll find out. So Titan is not a bad Pokemon. I think she's just not what I'm looking for necessarily. But we'll see, we'll see. I don't want to discount her. I hope the gourmet here likes my latest sandwich monstrosity whenever that happens. I'm guessing Miraidon does not regain the ability for battle until Area 0 stuff. And that'll be a while. Hey there, new friend. Not you. Welcome to the team, Basilissa. And now... I didn't mean to do that. And now... I never bought like a water bottle or anything. Anyway. Ugh, sandwich. Tower sandwich, huh? To this sandwich, the righteous path lies in sheer quantity. Didn't realize these had descriptions, but I guess that makes sense. I think it's more fun to just try and make something and see what happens, usually. I don't think there's anything super powerful we can make, however that is done. Let's see what there is. So. Let's think. A potato tortilla in a sandwich seems wild to me. I could go all potato, but that's a bit much. Best paired with sour seasonings. Fried fillet. That's sour. Maybe a little bit of lettuce. Never go wrong with a little bit of lettuce. Right? And... well... I don't know. Maybe some watercress. What sort of sour do we have here? Oh yeah, we have peanut butter now. Yogurt is sour, I suppose? I doubt that's the intention. Probably marmalade. Maybe a bit of vinegar or olive oil. I don't know. I'm just working with what I got. Ah, yes, we have all these fancy picks and stuff now. Well, we've got to pretend that we're the hero of legend. It's the only option, really. This is just me putting together things that sound like, according to the game, they are intended to go together. As everything wiggling. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. That one's not fine. Are you telling me one of my Pokemon reacted badly to me dropping a watercress? I think that's what you're telling me. I almost shoved that one off the sandwich. Oh dear. Well, it fell apart in the end. But we've got a funny sword. I don't really know how you deal with stuff like the fried fillet. God, that looks like a mess. It's fine, it's an art piece. It's the mighty sword saving the land of lettuce from the invading fish fillet, which has caused upheaval in the bread. You know how it goes. Well, all the ingredients are present. It was fine. I'm gonna try one more sandwich. Like, can you skip to the condiments? No, you have to put at least something. Okay. So what does one add to peanut butter and jelly? I think that's something people do. Peanut butter and jelly and hamburger sounds funny, but dangerous. I think but let's just make the most simple sandwich in the world. With a golden pick. Peanut butter and jelly, best sandwich of all time. It tastes amazing, it's simply sublime. I'm referencing myself from ancient history. I had to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich during the game at some point. It's gonna be overwhelmingly sweet according to the game, I think. If this makes me fall over and die because it's too sweet or something, that'd be really funny. Tell me about peanut butter and jelly. It's acceptable. It tastes acceptable. It's simply okay. Why did I sing a song about sandwiches to the tune of the Mega Man 4 Game Boy song like 5,000 years ago? Does anyone know this? The answer is always, whenever you're asking why did I do something, me, Robin, the answer is always, because it was funny. Seemed funny. Seemed like a good idea. Seemed like a funny, good idea at the time. It's always the solution. Anything going on over here? Many floettes. Hey, I know this video's running a bit long, but there's a trainer wanting to battle over here. I need a new job. Maybe working at the Pokemon Center near here would be more fun than my current job. I think working at a Pokemon Center would probably be pretty alright, Esther the office worker. Oh. Flowers on the battlefield. But yeah, I think a Pokemon Center would be an alright job, probably. I don't know for sure, but it seems like it'd be fine. I've got to go heal my Pokemon. Kids like you must keep the workers at the Pokemon Center busy all the time. Luckily, it's not a very complicated process. At least I don't think so. I want to know what this glowy Pokemon at the end of the path is. Hold on, what's that? Oh, that's Chansey, okay. Jamming into trees has never caused anything to go... Sylveon? A powerful Sylveon? What's your secret? Are you fairy, I guess, probably? Yeah. So would Eevee evolutions normally just have a normal Terra type then? Or is there some other... you probably have like your hidden ability or something like that. Oh, you're a female Sylveon too, which is pretty rare actually. Eevees are like, I think it's 87.5% male or something like that. Yes, blast me with the moon, I guess. That'll actually destroy Chia instantly, so I can't use Nuzzle. But I need to paralyze you. Shucks. Well, I can only hope that I don't defeat you. And then try to catch you without a status ailment. At least you can't destroy yourself like the Flareon did. I could use the repeat ball. This won't work, absolutely. Yep. I'll just use the repeat. Maybe that'll help. That was a crit capture. Alright, I do like the design of the repeat ball, for what that's worth. I think, oh wait, I did catch Sylveon on camera. Yeah. Cute Charm. I don't know if that's your unique one, actually. Seems like a good Sylveon, though. Alright. Well, that was worth it. And honestly, the video shan't go on much longer. But next time, I guess we only have the fighting base to take on, huh? So until then, this has been Pokemon Violet. Thank you for watching.